Welcome back to the executive tutorial on leadership and influence. I'm going to be speaking about blamer. Blamer is a very powerful Satir category to be used rather sparingly to emphasize very pungent points you're choosing to make in your presentation. So I'm going to give you an example of blamer, and I'll do it in a small, short presentation, and you'll see it. Blamer is generally pointing the finger, and generally in our Western society it's rude to point finger, but if you use it sparingly and with good intention, it can be a very potent and powerful way of creating charisma. So here we go. Many people have asked me how I began to be involved in the field of human behavior. And when I was quite young, I and about 5 other people began the AIDS Holistic Response Program, which is now a federally funded program across the United States. And we began this probably 35 years ago when AIDS first burst onto the scene, and no one knew what to do. And so we began a project that would at least give some comfort and some services to those in that community. What I will say is the wisdom that I got from that, because there were lots and lots of gifts that came to me from that, but the wisdom I got to it is I know that each one of us is going to go through that point of transition. In those days, you were diagnosed, you were dead in 3 months. There was no questions asked. And what I received as a gift to me was I saw many people die. And as I witnessed those deaths, I noticed some people clawed at the sheets to stay in their bodies. Some people danced out of their bodies because there was one realization that made a successful life or a torturous death and a sense of an unsuccessful life. And that was the ones who danced out of their bodies had a complete understanding that they had accomplished what they felt they had come to accomplish in this lifetime. And so what I'm suggesting to all of you is that use the time you have valiantly, define your purpose, and each and every one of you actualize that purpose in every word you speak, every thought you think, every conversation you have, and every relationship you engage in, and you will have a magnificent life. That is blamer. Use it sparingly, but it can be very powerful.